until the blood on the girl's wrist dripped down onto the man's chest. The man's heart finally connected with the girl. It was also at this moment the girl could finally see the sword stuck in the man's chest. It turns out that the man has lived for 1,000 years. There was always a sword stuck in his chest, but no one could see the sword except him. He tried countless times to pull out the sword, but even if the man had the power to move mountains and reclaim the sea, he still couldn't pull out the sword. Even every time he drew the sword, he felt a pain deep into his soul, and the only person who could pull out it was the princess who had been dead for 1,000 years. On this day, when the man was in a daze on the rooftop, he heard a girl's cry for help, so he immediately flashed in front of the girl. Then he waved one hand and knocked the bad guy to the ground. The man turned to look at the girl. Just a glance, he excitedly hugged her into his arms. He had been looking for this face for 1,000 years. The man was originally a general. He was ordered to escort the princess to get married. Unexpectedly, he was framed by traitors. In order to keep the princess alive, he forcibly put the princess's hand on his own sword, and then in the look of horror on the princess's face, he stabbed the sword into his chest.